This incident happened to me when I was 17. It was around 3:37 a.m. at night. I was watching anime on my phone when my friend, let's call him Brian, called me and asked me to come to his house. I asked him why, but all he said was just, shut up and come to my place as soon as possible, then ended the call. Right after, I got into action thinking of an escape plan. I slowly went downstairs, picked up the keys to the main door and was unlocking the front door when I heard someone laughing. It was a very faint but terrifying and sinister laugh. Still, I thought that I must have imagined it in my head because I was so afraid that I was going to get caught by my dad. I opened the front door and went to open the main door. While I was trying to find the keys to the main door, I heard that laugh once again. This time, I was sure of it. It was real. Holy crap. I was so terrified even by the idea of some strange man standing near my house in the middle of the night, laughing that I had dropped the keys on the floor. I was so terrified that I was frozen like a statue. I wanted to run away, but it was as if my body refused to move. Even now, thinking about that incident gives me chills. The next thing that I remember was that my father slapped me on my cheek and asked me what the heck is going on. But I didn't say anything and just kept standing like a statue. Again, my father shook me by my shoulder and asked me the same thing. I ended up bursting into tears. I was crying and told him everything that had happened. Next, he took out my cricket bat, opened the door and checked outside, but there was no one there to be found. My dad came back and I took out my phone and showed him my call history, but the girl had disappeared. I was shocked about what just had happened. I was so shocked, confused and terrified at the same moment that I threw my phone on the ground and ran into my room, starting to cry. Minutes later, my mum came into my room to ask me if I was telling the truth. I convinced her that I was not lying and it was all true. Then she asked me to sleep because I had exams in the morning. I tried to sleep but I couldn't. Around 5:30 a.m. in the morning, my dad came in and said it was about time I wake up or I'll be late for my exam. I got up and got ready and was waiting at the table for my breakfast. Then my dad came to me and asked me to forget all about what had happened because he said that I could have just imagined everything about that person standing near our house in the middle of the night and laughing. He said that it could have been because of sleep deprivation, but I know that I wasn't just imagining things all of a sudden. It was all true.